Hey, you guys. Thank you to the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Truly Prim. Hey, girl. How you doing?
Good and you?
I'm doing amazing. Are you ready for these 20 questions? You ready for these 20 questions?
You broke.
It's okay,
Yes,
love.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, the first question that I have here for you is what made you want to start YouTube?
Well, I wanted to, as they say, leave a footprint in the sand. I wanted to, just document my life and have something that I can look back on. And I saw other young ladies that were like in my position with kids and, recording their lives and everything. And I was like, if they can do it, why can't I? So
Yeah.
I wanted to have something to look back on, and I felt like I could make something out of that.
Okay. And I love that because that literally gives everything that you're giving on your channel, which I think is so cute. So that actually kind of runs into the next question that I have here for you. So this question has to do with a video that you have on your channel that you titled How I Grocery Shop on a Budget for a Large Family in 2025 EBT Food Stamps Eligible Items Part 1. So that video I thought was so dope. And I also wanted to say, because you had stated in this video, I ordered Amazon Fresh on today, scheduled for 2 days later. You can add your EBT card and pay your EBT for required products only and get 50% off with your Prime membership, which I thought was so dope because it leads all into everything that you're doing on your channel. On your description, it literally even shows that as a busy mom of four, I know how chaotic and beautiful motherhood can be. Here, you'll be able to find realistic mom moments, easy family meals, self care tips and routines, and a little bit of humor to get you through the craziness. Whether you're juggling work, kids, or just need a place to feel understood, you're here in the right place. So, with that being something that is just like, I feel like a lot of people come on here and they tend to do something that's like so much entertaining, but what made you choose the route to go that would connect you to someone? Was it somewhat of something that you needed? Is that why you decided to put it out there, or what was like the actual reason?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because when I'm going through something, or when I need an answer to something like recipes or um, day in the life with multiple kids, I look up videos like that. You know what I'm saying? So especially with or whatever that I can relate to. So
Mhm.
I just felt like, I could kind of add to that community and be that reference that other young ladies or women can go to, when they need an answer also.
Yes. And I think that that's so dope that you were able to actually create something that was so relatable, especially when it comes to women of color, because I feel like us being united as a community is something golden that will help all of us grow. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to you because that's amazing. And I really,
Mhm.
really love that for you. Okay.
Hey,
The next question that I have for you here has to do with another video that you have on your page titled Juggling Mom Life of Three Earnings First Vlog. This video was your first vlog, like I stated, and I thought it was so interesting because it was just like so normal, like a normal vlog. And then the thing that stuck out to me, which I thought was so wild because I never actually seen someone do this before, was when you started to make your coffee. So your coffee that you had was a Starbucks coffee, and it was the honey Madagascar vanilla coffee that you actually had. And you had a creamer that was the Fruity Pebbles cereal creamer, and you added sugar. And it seemed like your hidden ingredient to your coffee was the Cool Whip. What made you want to put those ingredients together for a coffee, and how did it
listen,
actually come out?
you saying that now, I'm like, what? Because that's not not fruity pebbles. No, I don't know. I think maybe it was. I don't know. I don't even
It
remember
was
how.
the Fruity Pebbles creamer. that you put into your coffee?
I don't remember how it tastes. I don't know. I think maybe it was my first time trying it.
It probably
But with
was.
coffee, I feel like you can play around with coffee a little bit, you know. I love coffee. I'm addicted to coffee. I swear I cannot go one day without coffee. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I kind of play around with it. Sometimes I use half and half. Sometimes I'm just plain. Sometimes I use Starbucks creamer. Sometimes I use um International Delight. They got different flavors. So, oh yeah, but I used to work at Starbucks at that time, so I think I was experimenting also with
Yeah.
like the different flavors and stuff.
I remember you said that.
Yeah,
So when I seen that you actually put like Cool Whip in it, I was like, hold on, I ain't never seen this before. I was like, is this like a
cool
pregnancy
whip.
trait?
Cool whip be hitting, honey. Put some Cool Whip on
Yeah.
there, okay?
Oh,
It's just
okay.
it's cream, it's the same thing, same thing,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
same.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Truly Prim. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? And I thought that it was so amazing how I met you. I feel like I've told the story probably 3 times before, but probably not to you directly, which I thought was amazing. And I always advise to so many people to continue to look for your community and continue to pull people in, because how I found you was literally just flipping through live. And I thought it was so dope. You gave energy that kind of matched with a lot of the energy that we have here in the community. And I thought you would
Yeah.
fit right in, and you do. So I'm so happy
Thank
that you're here. Mm-hmm. Yes.
you.
So the next question that I have for you here is, if your exes were all stuck in a room together, what would they say about you?
mm, mm. They would probably say, you know what? They would probably say I'm emotional. They would probably say, um, I don't know. I can't because one situation kind of went left and I was the bad guy. So they would probably say, I'm not loyal.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. They would probably say, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that was, that one situation, but yeah, they'll probably say I'm emotional, I'm not loyal. Um um if they were to, I don't know, maybe just negative stuff cuz people don't say nothing nice about you once you gone on.
Girl, we already know. I
Yeah.
mean, there be those some situations that do. It'd be like the one that got away. They probably would say
Mhm.
something nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be some of them, but not all of them. Not all of them, child.
Ex- Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the next question that I have here for you is, would you rather get arrested in your wedding dress on your wedding day and have to actually be in jail for 5 years? Or would you rather get trapped in the mirror by your reflection and have to allow your reflective person live your life
For how many days? Get arrested for how many days?
for 5 years?
I would get arrested for 5 years. I don't want to be trapped in no mirror. Mm-mm.
I know. Just imagine how that would be actually like watching your life and not being able to actually interfere.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of being trapped. Yeah.
I don't
No.
like the idea of being trapped either. And
Yeah.
trapped by someone that looks
I
like
mean,
me?
you'll
Are
be,
you crazy?
yeah. You'll be trapped in jail, but
Yeah,
at least
you'll
you
be
got some.
trapped in both ways. You'll be trapped, but at least this way you can like control. Not really. You can't really even control yourself. So they both kind of are
Yeah.
really the same in a way, because you can't. You have to listen to what they say and wake up when they say, go to sleep when they
Hmm.
say. And if you're trapped in the mirror, it's kind of
Yeah.
the same thing. You're trapped both ways. But
Yeah.
child, so you picking the jail?
Yeah. Yeah.
At least in
For
at least
sure.
in 5 years, you'll be able to get out. You don't know when you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to get out of the mirror. So
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
blame
Yeah.
you. I don't blame you at
It's,
all.
yeah.
Okay. So the next question that I have for you here is, if you had a paid weekend off from being a mom and you were alone, what would you do?
A paid weekend off, I would go on a cruise. I've been thinking about that lately. I have not. If I can get paid to go on a cruise, that would be awesome. Okay. I haven't I first of all, I've never been on a cruise, and that would be the first thing I do if I had any weekend off, paid or not. So, yeah, I'll
I
go on a
feel
cruise.
that. I've actually never been on a cruise before, but I've always wanted to. So I feel you on that for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone here is like a cruise sound fun. Yeah. Okay. So the next question that I have for you here is, if you was to buy TikTok and rename it to allow it to stay in the United States, what would you name it and what would you change?
If I was to buy TikTok and rename it. Hmm. You know what? I'm not a TikTok fan. So if I can make up something, I don't know. Oh, honestly, I have no idea. I can't even come up with a name. Cam something.
With a cam? Okay. Cam for camera. That is so funny. It's so funny how it's called TikTok, but majority of the time TikTok is known for like them dancing, like making up dances and stuff like that. I feel like TikTok is known for that and like storytelling, like story time. It's so weird how it's
I
actually
think
called
they
TikTok.
call it TikTok.
Yeah, that's really true. So maybe it'll be called Time Trapper or something like that. I don't know. That's funny. That's a funny way to say it though.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question that I have here for you is, what advice would you give single parents that are feeling overwhelmed?
Who?
Single parents that are feeling overwhelmed.
Single parents. Um, that are struggling, I would give build a connection with your kids, but sometimes we get so person in a relationship, um, you don't really take the time to connect with your kids. So that alone will get you through that time
Mm-hmm.
where when I first started YouTube, I was single and just getting out of a relationship with my kid's dad and where I who I was as an individual, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what my life was going to be like, you know. I was just, struggling financially. So I don't know. I just gravitated more towards my kids and I put them first at that time and just did what I had to do for them. And like, I know I would have conversations with them. It don't always have to be about going somewhere. You
Mm-hmm.
can have conversations with your with them. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be, always like going out and doing
Yeah.
something. It's the time spent mainly at home that means the
That's so
most.
true. That is so true, girl, for real. It be like the little things that matter the most that I feel like a lot of people tend to think back on and like reminisce with the most. So I agree for sure. And a lot of people here are saying the same. Hey, you guys, thank y'all so much for joining the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Truly Prim. please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out everything she got going on, y'all, because she is really, really amazing. And I'm so happy that she's here. So, the next question that I have for you here is, what's the meanest thing you ever done to somebody to get them back?
Say that again. Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
You're fine. What's the meanest thing you've ever done to somebody to get them back?
And I was with broke up with her boyfriend or whatever. So whatever, you can have him. And then when we start, talking or whatever, she this was one situation. Another situation is I was working at the hospital. And I had him, so we were riding in the car together, and then next thing you know, she was saying,
Can y'all hear her better now? I think it's
"Oh,
just because of the internet.
okay, yeah, okay." So, I had got off that night or whatever, and then we were riding in the car in the morning on our way back home. We had to do an errand, and I was getting aggravated with the traffic, and then they thought it was about them. So I started like yelling and lashing out because I'm like, yell in my own car. I was like, I can't yell in my own car. I can't da da da. Like, I felt like I didn't owe them an explanation as to why I was aggravated, and I just got off of work, so I'm tired. Like, so that was aggravating because they made it about them, and it wasn't about them. So I was like, so that's probably like the meanest thing.
I definitely get that, girl. I feel like a lot of people would have probably done the same thing for sure. Our community
Yeah.
is so funny. I'm looking at the chat and I seen because we was on Trisha's live earlier, and child Fabi don't forget, if Fabi says she gonna do something, y'all better remember that she gonna do it, and she gonna do it when that person popping finger, because that is hilarious, child. Okay. So
Listen,
the next question I have here for you is, if the CEO of YouTube was to ask you what changes you think should be made to YouTube to make it a better space for content creators, what would you advise them?
I am so sorry, darling. I missed that whole question.
You're
This internet in
fine.
this place is
No, I
slow.
understand. It's okay. So I was asking, if the CEO of YouTube was to come to you and ask you what advice would you give them to make YouTube a better place for content creators, what would you say?
I would say if they can create a way to, I don't know, if they can create a way to to put your video in front of everybody on the platform at least once, you know, a short and a long form video at least once, like put it on somebody's feed or something. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, so that at least somebody or everybody on the platform can see you. You know what I'm saying? At least once. Because I feel like it takes a long time for you to get your audience, and that's okay, But yeah, if they could, that probably won't happen, of course. But if they could, that's what I would tell them.
I know, because there's so many people that are on YouTube. It just is so, girl, we all trying to figure out this algorithm and trying to figure out things. I just feel like it consistently changes, which makes it a little bit difficult for when you finally feel like you're catching the flow to when it flips on you. Like it literally acts like a
Yeah,
female on her menstruation. The way the mood just goes up and down, up and down. It'd be like, yeah, we friends right now, and then again, it's like, nah, I don't mess with you. Like, so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
True, true.
So the next question I have here for you has to do with a video that you made. This video was titled "Realistic Day in the Life with a Newborn." That video actually had 6,000 views on it, and it was the most viewed video on your page, which I thought was really, really dope. So many people was able to resonate with it off the fact that I feel like it had more so to do with a sick newborn that people were trying to get information from, most likely. Would you ever do like a recreation of that video to kind of dive into how it is dealing with a sick newborn?
I would, yeah. I'm, I mean, I'm open to it. Yeah, I would do a video on anything that got to do with that has to do with my kids. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's easy. It's not hard. It's just like because I haven't put him in too many videos because he can't be in so many videos.
Yeah.
Um, I just try kind of stayed away from recording him and stuff like that. But he made his debut anyway on one of my lives last time.
Mm.
So
I remember you saying that.
I had him on here. I was holding him in my arms, and he kept like doing like this, like
Yeah.
trying to, yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
something
feel like,
about his face.
yeah, that is so funny. They're hilarious in this chat, yo. Oh, you just gave me a topic idea. Okay. Yes, so I feel like a lot of people resonated with that, and I feel like if you was to ever like try to make a spin-off of that video, you should definitely do more of like an advice thing, like a sit down and talk if you don't want to like have your son on camera because you don't have to, but more so of the
Yeah.
advice level from having a sick newborn because I feel like that's why a lot of people jumped onto that video, and I feel like
Hmm.
it clicked to them as far as having a sick newborn because I don't really see too many people up on YouTube actually talking about that. So, yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
it's
was,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I that was went back to the first question, about um being a reference for other women who have newborns or whatever the situation may be.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Truly Prim. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, the next question that I have here for you is: would you rather stay with your partner knowing that you'll never be sexually satisfied? Or would you rather have a friend with benefit who would rock your world, but they always leave you right after?
um that's funny. That's funny. That's real funny. You know what? I want to say something. I want to say something, right? Because that's kind of
This
happened.
isn't connecting. I don't want you to think this question
Yeah,
is connecting with your life. This is, we just talking. So don't think. I know
yeah.
you have a husband.
It is. It is. It is. No, not my. Oh no, not my
Yeah,
husband, child.
yeah,
No,
yeah. Mhm.
no. But in a before a long time ago
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
previous relationship, it happened. It
Mhm.
happened before. Yeah, and that's had a part of the reason why I left them.
Mm.
Cause yeah, yeah.
I feel it.
So,
To be honest, I feel
um,
like I don't think you should stay with someone that can't sexually satisfy you unless it's like a money stance, because you're
mhm,
gonna end up not being faithful, child, or you're gonna end up
yeah.
treating that person badly because you get so mad. Some girls, they get so like frustrated, and the thing that really helps to relieve them is like some good sex. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So it kind of sucks for you to want to be relieved and you feel like you can't run to your man. Like, who can you run to? That's when that song will start playing. Who can I run to? You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like,
yeah,
who? Like, yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to probably come in through the window,
yeah.
because something gotta give. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
clock
it's
that
true. Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Clock that too.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, nah.
Yes.
Yo, when I tell
Yeah.
you the chat is cutting up. Fabby, where
I
your
see.
husband at? Fabby, where your husband
I'm
at?
trying. Hey,
Yo,
my husband. Okay, I don't have that problem with him. Okay, not at all, honey. We
period.
are okay.
Period.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. So the next question that I have here for you is, you have a video on your channel that you titled "A Few Days in My Life. I'm Tired of Being Fat Starting Over." When's the best time for you to actually recommend a new mom to breastfeed? In that video, you actually show that you was about to breastfeed and you had just got some new like nipple cream, and then your son had woke up. So when would you suggest to a new mom like the best time to possibly breastfeed to get the best results?
Um, I would say, what do you mean, like the time of day?
Like anytime during the day, yeah.
I would say, there. I mean, there really is because it's tricky. There really is no the best time because if you're breastfeeding or pumping or anything, you have to do it like every. The longest I would go is every 3 to 4 hours, sometimes even 5 hours. But you have to pump so that you keep making milk, or you have to latch him on to keep making milk. Period. So, um, whenever you can. I mean, that's just how it is. It's like, I mean, you can set a timer, but babies, and then at this age, they're not sleeping on a schedule, especially during the daytime. Like sometimes he doze off for 10 minutes, that's his little nap, and that's it. That's the most you're gonna get out of him
Mm-hmm.
until later at night. So
Yeah.
I mean, overnight is a good time though. Overnight is a good time to pump. You get a good 5, 6 ounces, maybe more, depending on the amount of supply you make. Everybody's different, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, overnight I get the most, and I feel like if I do it overnight and the first thing in the morning, I feel like okay, I'm not as stressed to do it so often during the daytime. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Trish was saying the same thing. She said in the morning or after the shower. Mm-hmm.
yeah, oh yeah, that too, yeah, because everything
Yeah.
is warm and it's let down
Mm-hmm.
easier. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Danielle said, Laura, your body
mm,
will tell you, or your body will let you know. The pain is overwhelming. I don't miss that. I feel you.
yeah, yeah. That's why I said the longest I'll go is like three, four
Oh, the
hours.
pain of
Sometimes I can
overfilling.
go.
Oh, so do you actually like have a pain when you feel like it's like too much in there and you have to like,
No, not a pain. It's not a pain. It's like tingling,
oh, okay.
pricks or something like that. It's like pricks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question that I have for you here is, what's something you did with your second child that you didn't do with your first child due to being a new mom?
Something that I did not do with my first child.
Yeah, that you did with your second child, like not knowingly, like you learned it from having your first
I
child.
would tell anybody. I would tell anybody. With my first child, the thing I still regret to this day is not talking to him. He was not talking at 2 years old. All of my other kids, they were talking at 2 years old. My firstborn son, he wasn't talking at 2 years old. I thought something was wrong the University of Miami. I had to take him in to get evaluated and everything. Like I thought he had autism or something, but he did not. They said, "Oh no, he's he doesn't have any sensory issues. He can what's it called? He can coordinate. He can stack blocks and stuff like that. Everything was fine." So they said, "Well, do you talk to him?" And I was like, "No." I'm like, "He's a baby." Like I
Right.
didn't know what to talk to him about. And so with my other kids, I talked to them and everything. Once I started talking to him, that's when I saw a change. He, was more vocal
Mm-hmm.
and just, everything. But I feel like that has a part to play in his ADD and anxiety. I don't know, cuz I didn't talk to him like, yeah. But with my other kids, I talked to them as soon as they came out the womb, and I truly believe that's why they are so alert and smart.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's smart too now. He's very
Yeah.
wise for his age. But they started off so early, like they were talking at like 1.5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel you on
So
that. And Trish said boys sometimes talk a little later anyways. So yeah, I definitely feel
yeah,
you. Mm-hmm.
that's
Okay.
true. Yeah.
So the next question I have here for you is, would you change a long life for a short life if that short life was filled with success?
Mm-mm. I want to live long. I always said that. I want to live long. I'd rather live till I'm 100 and something years old. I don't care. I mean, you can still, but it depends on what success means. You can still be successful in a way in your long life. I don't know. I feel like as long as you have family, as long as you're like comfortable, I guess you'll be okay. I don't need to be famous or nothing like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to live long. Whatever that means, I want to live long. As
I
long as
feel
I got
you.
peace. Peace is very
Yeah.
important for me. So as
Peace
long as
is
I got
very
peace, as long
important.
as it's not too chaotic and I'm like on my deathbed or anything like that, then
Oh,
I want to live.
child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal and Damo said, long life me, please. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Truly Prim. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, the next question that I have for you here is, if you had the power to stretch and you were out of the country and your passport was stolen by somebody that was driving by, but if you used your powers to get your passport back, you would be detained by that country, what would you do?
You broke up again. I'm sorry. I'm so
You're
sorry.
fine. No, you're fine, hun. So I said, if you had the power to stretch and you were in a different country and your passport was stolen by someone that was driving by, but if you used your powers to get your passport back, you will be detained by that country. What would you do?
Mm. So either way, you'll be stuck in that country because that's a trick question. Because if you don't have your passport, you're gonna be stuck in that country. But then if you use your power to get your passport back, you'll still be stuck in that country.
You're a good
Like,
listener.
yeah, that's tricky. Yeah. I mean, I was still okay. So I'm gonna use my powers then. So at least I have my passport. They know I'm a citizen. Okay, like, or I mean, I'm not a citizen of that country. So as long as I got my passport, I guess there's proof, and then I can go from there and try to get out of that situation in some type of way, and get to my homeland. So yeah.
Okay. Sure, Honey is not coming to play today, y'all. Y'all better watch out for her. Yeah, her name is Honey, but she ain't that sweet right now. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful. Okay, so the next question that I have for you here is, if you can send a slap to anyone, who would you send that slap to?
If I could send a slap,
Yeah. Like if somebody wasn't in the room with you, but you was able to send a slap to them, who would you send a slap to?
um, my brother.
You're
I would send a
annoying.
slap to my brother. Yeah, because he need a wake up call. Like I hope when he get out of the situation he's in, I hope he don't go back. Yeah.
I feel you. I definitely feel you. I don't even blame you. My brother,
Hmm.
he's in a situation as well, child. For real.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like Tanika said, I'll slap boss for having a wife and flirting. That is funny.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dang. All right,
Oh.
boss. Chill out now.
Boss dog. Okay. So the next question I have for you here is your last question. So I'm so excited that you was able to make it all the way through. Thank you guys so
Thank
much for being here
you.
in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Julie Prim. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, this question here is if you could release something that was stressing you out the most to make your life happier, what would it be?
Um, if I could relieve something that's stressing me out to make my life happier. Huh. Nothing, honestly. I can't lie. Nothing. Cause I mean I'm not really that stressed. I have everyday stress of like motherhood, just basic parenting stress, but my kids gonna stay with me. So I'm not
I feel
relieving them
you.
of yeah, so I wouldn't relieve
Okay.
anything. I mean, overall, I'm not even gonna lie. Overall, I'm blessed. Even though I sometimes rant in my videos and stuff, or I seem stressed. That's just me being normal. Honestly, I'm not diagnosed with anxiety or anything, but I'm
Hmm.
sure. So yeah, but I wouldn't. That's just me. I wouldn't relieve anything.
I feel you. And that's so good to know because I feel like a lot of people would relieve, like, I feel like if I was to relieve something, I would probably relieve the, like, I guess you would probably say spirit of procrastination. I would believe that. I'd be like, please get away from me, child, because
Okay.
you stressing my life out. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Okay.
believe
Uh,
that
now,
because I feel
okay,
like,
if we're now, yeah, I thought, okay, so if we're talking about spirits or like the energy
like
type thing, yeah,
anything,
I would,
anything.
I would definitely relieve anxiety. And
Mm,
I don't know if it's ADHD or what, but like sometimes I feel like I can't decide if I'm gonna do this or this.
mm-hmm.
Like, and I try to do both things at the same time, and I'm like, okay, wait, what should I do? So I'd be like, yeah, I'd be all over the place sometimes. So
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
relieve that, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good one,
Mhm.
coach. Coach said the spirit of self-doubt. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
in the chat.
Oh,
If you was to relieve anything, what would you relieve? Put it in the chat. Let me see how y'all feeling today.
yeah.
Because they over there jumping boss dog. Let me try to like I'm gonna pick you up, boss dog, by I'm gonna be the giant to come and pick you up by the collar of your shirt and drag you over here so you can't get beat up no more, okay? Yeah.
Crystal,
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, and Nicole said the bills. Okay,
Okay.
bills.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, that's what Fee Nicole said too. Mm-hmm. Fee Nicole said these
Mhm.
bills. Yeah, bills for the win. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel that.
Oh yeah,
Boss Dog
especially,
said,
honey.
I will relieve Tanika. Child. Or I will relive or relieve. Oh, snap. Okay. Boss Dog, I took you out of the pile and I put you over there so you don't have to worry no more.
Yeah.
Tanika said
Yeah, just
worries.
Danielle.
She'll release worry. Yeah. Yep. T said bills with the bills. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Boss dog
just
said
Danielle
thanks.
said anxiety. Yeah, anxiety
Yes.
will take your mind so far. Okay, like
Yeah, it really will.
anxiety can lead you into other feelings like that you don't. That's unnecessary for real. Yes,
Corey
I'm at
said prep
work.
interview from work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Making it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it? Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, girl. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we get up out of here?
Just thank you for having me, child. I was nervous all day about this, but it wasn't that bad.
It's
So
not. It's
it
really not.
wasn't that bad. So I thank you. Thank you for being patient with me in this horrible internet. Okay,
It's
because
okay.
and I have an iPhone. Okay, I don't know who was saying that I got Android, whatever, or somebody got Android. Ain't no Android.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an iPhone, baby, Apple. Okay,
Apple.
so
Y'all better get
yeah.
it
But
right. They was
thank you
talking
for having.
about
Me.
what was it? What they say that Android network or something like that, Android internet acting up.
Yeah, somebody
Child,
was saying that. It's
please.
not me. Okay, it's the
I
school's.
know.
It's the school's Wi-Fi or something. It's not me.
So Trish wanted to know what population do you work with?
What population? Um, well, kids. Like pediatrics.
Mm.
I'm a one-to-one nurse right now. I work with an
Mm.
agency, so they assign you to a child, whether that's at home for home care or in a school if they need medication or something like that while they're in school. So I don't work with a child at home. I only work with them at school because they have care at home. So like if I was to change cases or something, then they would maybe possibly if I wanted to take a case with a child at home, then I would care for the child at home. Most likely it would be like a disabled child or something like that. But other than that, yeah, children basically.
Child, I don't
What they
know.
talking about?
I don't know if Winnie the Pooh came here and stole Honey's sweetness, but yo, Tanika said bye, boss, and Honey said, "Don't forget the dog, Tanika." Boss dog. That is so funny. God. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Please make sure to go over and subscribe to Truly Prim and get all in the mix of her, get to know her and love on her, okay? Y'all have an amazing day.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.